I just saw the Barbie movie. Like most people, I laughed and I cried. Within the first 5 minutes, I was crying and laughing. It was just such a simple movie and kind of goofy and so profound and so deep and so moving. I had so many moments where I was just bawling, just crying out of nowhere, and also just laughing my butt off. And it's actually really hopeful that that movie is popular culture right now. And I want every woman and every little girl and every teenage girl and every young person to see that movie. And of course, the scene where America Ferrari is talking to Barbie about all the cognitive dissonance and then talking to all the Barbies and they're waking up from the cognitive dissonance. That's the thing that wakes us up is our cognitive dissonance when we get to look it right in the face. I just love that. And it definitely seems like women all over the place are waking up. It really does feel like this wake up call to, oh my gosh. I'm sure I'm not the only person who thinks this. I'd love to know what you think, but those conversations bear a striking familiarity for some of the stuff I've seen here on this app over the last year or so. Now, I didn't join this app till 2022, but I know that there was a big movement that started in 2020. Those conversations sound so much like many of the creators that I've heard here on this app. Kaylee Krista, for one. It's almost as if somebody listened to her conversation about the cognitive dissonance and then they took it and put it into the movie. Regardless of what happens with this app, I feel like this app is what got us talking, what got us connected, has initiated or helped or assisted with this awakening that women are having that I think is fourth wave feminism. Now, I'm not as educated or well read about this stuff as many of the people on this app are, and it's one of the reasons I'm so grateful for this because I get to benefit from all of your studies and education. But I'm sure I'm not the only one that's seeing this is the familiarity or the similarity between the Barbie movie and the stuff that we've been talking about on this app. Now, maybe it's out around all throughout the culture and I just don't know it because I'm pretty isolated and this is my main way of connecting with others. I'm just so glad, and I'm so glad of all the young people in my life, and from the little girls to the teenage girls to the people in their 20s and 30s and all the generations younger than me, I'm a boomer, that are watching this movie, that are getting to see that and getting to see that us being wide awake and not accepting our indoctrination, that's become the norm. And I'm so glad for that. And how are we going to take back Barbie Land?